Hi, my name is Michaela Arjevich. I am from a small city called Meriden in Connecticut. I live with my mom, dad, brother, and my dog, Belle. I went to Ben Franklin Elementary School. I went to Lincoln Middle School. And I went to O.H. Platt High School. My best friends from home are Kiara, Olivia, Gracelle, Brianna, Chani, Madison, and Danny. I've played sports my whole life. I started playing sports when I was 3. I've played baseball, basketball, volleyball, and softball. I still play softball, but now at the collegiate level. I love to paint. The Starry Night by Vincent van Gogh is my favorite painting of all time. I love reading and how it can take you to another world. My favorite book is To Kill a Mockingbird. I love learning about history. My favorite part of history is U.S. history. I find the Civil War fascinating. I also like to sit in my bed and watch Netflix all day. I love to hang out with my friends also. I figured out I wanted to be a teacher my sophomore year of high school. I was taking AP US History, and I really loved it. And I could see myself teaching it one day. I decided I want to be a high school history teacher. My senior year, I took an infant and toddler class, and I did a lot of volunteer work in a preschool. And I realized I liked working with little kids. I went back and forth on trying to decide what grade I wanted to teach. Finally, when I got to college, I decided when my education inquiries class took a field trip to Castleton Elementary School. I was sitting in on a first grade class, and I could picture myself doing this for the rest of my life. I love to work with children, and the thought that I could help shape them into adults and help them grow as a person, that makes me really happy. I love history, and I want to teach it to others. I think it is important for children to know about the past because it defines who we are and also shows how far we have come. History is something that I am very passionate about, and I want to help others learn about it and realize that it might be their passion too. My teaching philosophy is that all children are different and unique in their own way, and that I need to, as a teacher, create a lesson plan that stimulates the educational environment for them. This is important for them to grow physically, mentally, emotionally, and socially. It is important for me to create this type of atmosphere because students will be able to reach their full potential. I will provide a safe environment for my students where they are invited to share their ideas and be able to take risks because I believe you also can learn from your mistakes. Teacher's curriculum today is a guide, a description of courses offered, or could be a syllabi describing what the students are supposed to be learning at each grade level in each subject. I love that our textbook says that some lessons are not taught from lesson plans, but are taught and learned from experience the students may have playing a game or doing something else. The invisible curriculum is my favorite. Part of my philosophy that I believe in is that there are 5 essential elements that are important for a child to be able to learn. The first one is the teacher's role is to act as a guide for their students. The second one is students need to also do hands-on activities. My third one is that students should have choices and to let their curiosity direct their learning. My fourth one is that students need to have the opportunity to practice their skills in a safe environment. My last element is to have technology incorporated into lessons. I believe that it is important for a student to develop their own learning styles. I will present a curriculum that will also incorporate different learning styles that are educational and make learning fun but also relevant to the student's life. In my classroom, I will incorporate hand-on learning, cooperative learning, projects, themes, and individual work. Kara Kamis said, "Let's set aside what we as teachers want and consider a revolutionary idea, building a school based on what students want." I liked what Kara Kamis said because it goes along with the philosophy progressism, because it is allowing the students' needs to be met first. Constructionism and existentialism. These 5 philosophies present a strong framework for teachers to help their own philosophy. I believe that behind even the most brilliant teaching performance, there is usually well-practiced skills at work. In the textbook, it says, although there is ample room for natural talent, most teaching is based on tried and true practices. I believe that it is important to go back to your roots. My ancient world history teacher inspired me to become a teacher because she is so passionate about teaching, and I admire that, and I want to be like that. She also encouraged me to do my best. She believed in me and my ability to do great things. She inspired me because she has a way of being able to capture her students' attention and making them want to come to class and learn. I hope that I can do that one day. The knowledge and skills they require. I love that education has no age limit and that a person can never stop learning because there are so many things to learn about and there are different ways to learning. I love that you can teach something one way and then someone else can teach it differently. I think education is interesting because a person needs it so they can be a good, helpful person in society.